欢迎来到金峰乡，玛尼玛尼马萨鲁沙宝马干纳了。
Jinfeng Township, Taidong County, located in the central mountain range between the peaks of Daoshan. This township is known for its prosperous natural resources and the art and culture of the Paiwan tribe and the Rukai tribe. Now let's take a deep look into these tribes and discover the beauty of Jinfeng Township. Delving into Jinfeng's history, before 1946, Jinfeng Township was originally a tribal mountain area with no government administration. Beginning with the ROC era, the township of Jinlong was set up. Then, because of the rural governing policy, the name later changed to Jinshan Township. Having the same name with the Jinshan Township in Taipei, it was once again renamed as Jinfeng Township in 1958. Within the town, there are 5 villages, including Jialan, Zhengxing, Xinxing, Binmao, and Liqiu. The demographic majority here is mostly members of the Paiwan tribe. Then comes the Rukai tribe. The town of Jinfeng, also known as the 100-Pace Town. The name 100-Pace Town originates from the symbolism of the 100-Pace pit viper. We respect the symbolism because it also represents that the 100-Pace pit vipers were part of our ancestry. Therefore, this viper has always been the icon for our local Paiwan tribe and Rukai tribe. Hence the nickname of Jinfeng Township, the 100-Pace Town. Matter of fact is that Jinfeng is also the town of Roselle, the town of millet, the town of red quinoa, and in the future, the town of flowers. That will reshape this town into the Garden of Eden. The town of Jinfeng is known for multiple cash crops. 3 of the featured cash crops are being called the Golden Ruby, which are the red quinoa, millet, and roselle. The spring season for red quinoa, the summer season for millet, and the autumn season for roselle are the 3 main festivals of Jinfeng Township. The entire tribe, along with all the tourists, gather around during these times, making these festivals extremely popular. Taiwanese red quinoa, like the quinoa NASA use for space travel, contains various amounts of nutrients. From February to March, people wander among the so-called tropical carpet that's made up with this sea of beautiful red quinoa. 20 pieces of red quinoa a day keeps the colon cancer away is a notable saying here. Welcome everyone to join us during the spring season while the red quinoa is maturing. Let's meet up together at the La Lunglung Agricultural Park to experience the beauty and the benefits of red quinoa. Millet plays a big role in the Aboriginal culture. Millet's not only the principal food for the people, but also the root of the culture that connects generations of heritage together. Every July, the Millet Harvesting Festival is the most important and the most popular event around. The Millet Academy is the first educational institution that focuses on the Aboriginal agricultural experiences.
现在金峰乡在卖的金黄小米，还是南回小米，就是在讲这个。
The elders tend to say millet is Paiwan's root. It's a sacred and spiritual plant. This program allows tourists, when arriving at the academy, to quickly understand the culture of millet and gain knowledge of millet. There's also a DIY classroom that encourages them to work on any millet-related product themselves. Every year around the end of autumn, the blossoming sea of roselle becomes the most unique symbol for Jinfeng. Every year, the town also hosts the Roselle Festival for tourists to explore the ecosystem inside the Roselle Park. Tourists can also experience the fun of harvesting roselle and the skills in making sweetened roselle. These events attract numerous tourists annually to see the nature and beauty themselves. Our roselle flower is the breed Taidong No. 3, which is known for having a thick calyx. The quality of our roselle is extremely high, and it represents health and beauty. It has great benefits for the body. Therefore, we welcome all of our friends to come to Jinfeng and harvest them yourself.
还有我们的洛神公主24年前。那个高手组的就不用看他们了哈。
When arriving at Jinfeng, one could also explore the hot springs. The hot springs in Jinfeng come from the Taimali Valley and the Jinlun Valley. It contains high-quality hot spring water, being this close to the nature, refreshing and pollution-free. The B&Bs along the way are cozy and unique, and the natural scenery is stunning. The temperature of hot springs ranges between 41 and 42 Celsius, and the water itself contains sodium bicarbonate. We also call it the beauty water, because it's like a natural cosmetic extraction. When tourists arrive at the Jialan Hot Spring Park, they can roam the area freely and dip their feet in the water while resting. It also provides beautiful scenery of the mountains and the La Lenglang Agricultural Park. Around the Jialan Hot Spring Park is a series of unique rescue cabins. These cabins represent the local stories and the spirit of rebuilding after numerous natural disasters. Across the stream is the Sky Trail. You can immerse yourself in the valleys and roam around on bicycles. There's more to the beauty of Jinfeng. Around the village of Liqiu lies an area that the locals call a magic forest. This area contains numerous acres of protected forest, with autumn maple trees that are over 100 years old, and countless plants and animals. This provides a lot of imagination for the tourists visiting. Additionally, the relaxed coffee you see here is all organic. Due to the unique geographical location of the Dawushan, coffee here has a tempting smell and a smooth taste, which won Relax Coffee the Top 10 Taidong Coffee Award. Tourists are allowed to come here and experience the process of harvesting, roasting, brewing, and tasting. The layers of taste that this coffee has provided us a quick tour of the local ecosystem. Now let's experience together the tribal art of pottery making. Pottery plays an important role in the town of Jinfeng. Pottery is commonly seen in the Paiwan and Rukai's traditional culture. The totems and the accessories on the pottery represent the tales and the culture of the tribe's heritage.
Pottery is an important object in both Paiwan and Rukai culture. It's one of the 3 legacy accessories, and a must when giving betrothal gifts. Pottery signifies power, social class, and wealth. It was the residence of our ancestors as well. Therefore, it's very important for us to keep. In the Pottery Art District, you can explore all kinds of pottery accessories that are full of cultural stories and meanings. We welcome friends from all over the world to partake in this cultural trip of pottery. To understand the history of Jinfeng, you cannot miss the over 100-year-old Bin Mao Clock Tower. Here lies the story of the big migration of the tribal people. Beneath the clock, there lies a long painted wall that documented the past of our ancestors. In addition, sculptures of the 8 tribal chiefs and the stone plaques of each families that located in the Sapoyo village tell the migration history, and how the 8 different chief families were able to live together peacefully. When visiting here, visitors can see the front of each chief's house, standing a stone plaque that's decorated with Paiwan pottery, ceremonial drinking cups, 100-pace pit vipers, and traditional housing images. This documents the name of the family and the migration history.
Allow me to introduce the entrance of our town hall. The door in the middle has traditional grails, 100-pace pit vipers, feathers, and pottery on it. These symbols can only be used by the chief family and upper class. In front of the chief's house, there are things we call saljai. They're basically stone plaques that document stories of the family. They tend to come from either the South Dawushan or the North Dawushan. The symbols of 8 chiefs at the entrance shows that our tribe is united and prospering. Even though there are 8 chiefs and 8 tribes, we are all united, complete duties in the community together. Jinfeng Township is rich in natural and historical resources. In the future, the hot springs, tourism, and green energy industries will also be developed. The festivals that are being held annually also help passing down the traditional culture from one generation to the next. We are willing to work together, hoping Jinfeng becomes one of the brightest townships among all. We also hope that people, when coming here and living here, will have a wonderful experience. We will work extensively moving forward to bring in a higher living and tourism quality. Come to experience the culture of Paiwan and Rukai, along with the natural beauty of the Dawushan.